All right, hey y'all, hey, um, just a little, mm, just a little Sunday morning chat, you all. I didn't come on this morning because this Sunday morning, honey, I'm just taking a little bit of time out for myself this morning, but it's chilly this morning. I had to run out to the store and, grab a few items, but, y'all ever been in a situation like this here where you've had, I know everybody's probably experienced this. And actually, I think about you all remember when Bishop uh, Eddie Long went through the situation with the boys that had accused him of a sexual assault, allegedly. Let me say that, honey, allegedly sexual assault or whatever. I thought about that situation and other situations with different people when I was thinking about some things this morning. You ever had somebody to treat you really horrible, but a person that would treat you really horrible, they were okay, let me do it like this here. Say if it was Sally, Sue, and Brenda, okay? Sally, Sue, and Brenda all are friends, I would say. But Brenda treats Sally horrible, honey. So you couldn't go tell Sue that Brenda treats you horrible because Brenda treat Sally. Oh, she treats Sally so good, honey. She just always been so wonderful. But, girl, I'm getting these names mixed up, baby. One of these, honey, Sally, Sue, what did I say their names was, child? Anyway, you ever been in a situation where someone was treating you horrible, but you couldn't go tell this person that person is treating you horrible because that person has always treated you wonderful? So they're gonna look at you sideways. They ain't gonna believe nothing you say and look at you sideways because they're gonna be like, child, no, not her, not him. They did what? I ain't never known. They're just so wonderful, so good to me. I just can't imagine. So when you in a situation like that, you can't go and tell, Sally that Sue treating you horrible, that Brenda treating you horrible, because Brenda and Sally is buddies. They so good, and I've been in situations like that where I've had to literally just step back and go to the Lord, and don't say anything. Most time you can't say anything because most folk, they're not going to believe that Brenda was treating you that way because Brenda's being so wonderful, but Brenda really don't like you, or whatever the issue Brenda got with you, you don't even know. A lot of times it's jealousy. A lot of times it's envy, things like that. And I just hate situations like that. But I've been in certain situations like that, and I know some of you all probably have been in situations like that. And the only thing you can do when you're in situations like that, honey, you acknowledge it for what it is, and you do whatever you got to do to maintain and keep your peace, honey. If you got to break away, can't, and sometimes you can't even tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? You just talk to the Lord about it. Do what you got to do to maintain your peace and just roll with it, honey. When you see Brenda or when you see Sally or whatever, be cordial, whatever it can be, and just keep it moving. Because what'll happen if you go tell Sally how Brenda has treated you, it ain't gonna do nothing but bring strife. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring a division. It ain't gonna do nothing but bring envy to a situation. So the best thing to do, tell the Lord and just keep it moving. But I hate situations like that. One person can treat another person real well and kind and fabulous and, love them to death and their children and grandchildren and everybody. But then, honey, when it come to you, baby, they see you somewhere, honey, and treat you like and talk to you any kind of way. But if you would go tell Sally, if you would go tell Sue how Brenda treat you, honey, they look at you sideways. I can't believe that. Well, honey, it's so. But to keep strife, to keep division, let it roll. That's what I say. But I've been in situations like that, honey. It ain't no good situation to be in. But for the sake of peace, you know, you just have to let some things roll. Don't even speak about some things. So, yeah. I was just thinking about that because I hate stuff like that. And then you might see Brenda and Sally out, girl, just you know, whatever, honey. And then if you see everybody together, everything's wonderful, fine. And they only knew, honey, child, Brenda can't stand you, honey, and she let it be known and treats you that way, but not in the presence of Sally. You know what I'm saying? So I hate situations like that, but it is what it is. And God see it all. He sees everything. But anyway, just out this Sunday morning, honey, and I was just thinking about that. That's why I say it's so hard for people to, like those boys with the Bishop Long situation. I know it was difficult for them to come forward because who gonna believe the great bishop, you know, or any bishop would have done this? That's why it's hard for people that's been offended or that have been assaulted or anything that's happened to them from a person that's in a high position. It's really hard for them to make a claim or let somebody know that something happened to them. Because, honey, when people put people on a pedestal, when people place people here, baby, they ain't most time going to believe what you say. That's why most time the person that experienced rape or experienced any type of assault, especially when it comes to children, you think they're going to say something about the great bishop or the great evangelist or the great whoever? No. Why? Because people don't want to believe it. They don't want to believe it, and it's going to bring division and strife. But sometimes you got to go ahead and say the truth, honey, and let the chips fall where they may in certain situations. But yeah, honey, but it's a sad situation. It really is. But anyway, y'all been watching the case with the Lord Hammer. It's a Kyle Ruth or something, with a boy that was on the stand doing all that crying and stuff, honey. Ain't that situation something, honey? My dad came over yesterday and me and him was having a conversation. Oh, I love when my daddy visit me, child. And we were having a conversation, you know, about, you know, that case and situation. But, honey, it's a shame. I'm telling you, that's why you had better teach your children how to respond in all situations. You know, you just have to teach your children. You really do. And when you find your children doing something wrong, don't try to uphold your children when they wrong. Because what happened, and me and my dad was talking, they'll get in a situation, can't nobody help them. Because all their life, nobody's corrected them. Nobody's, you know, let them know you wrong. Don't do this, you know. But sometimes when a person in authority got a poison mindset, they put that poison down to their children, honey. And then their children end up in trouble. And I'm trying to tell you, it's a shame. But I believe that the boy there ain't nothing gonna happen to him. I really do. I believe ain't a thing gonna happen to him because they gonna say he was defending himself. But how can you defend yourself how can you claim self-defense when you created the situation? You created the chaos. That's like somebody walking over here, hitting me upside my head, and then I pull out a gun, or if I pull out anything to protect myself, you gonna accuse me for killing the person or harming the person because I attacked them back? You know, if the person went to a place with the agenda on their minds to hurt somebody, because they were showing all kind of videos where this boy had already said that he wanted to put bullets in a whole bunch of people or whatever that was out there that day or that night. But if you cause a situation to happen, how you gonna claim self-defense? You went looking for trouble. You got the trouble that you asked for. Now you gonna claim self-defense? But anyway, honey, it's America and it's the world we live in, baby. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not looking for him to get charged with nothing. If anything, they might charge him with carrying a illegal weapon or something like that. Charlie might not get charged.